guys, it's Leah. So, I know I haven't uploaded a video in probably like 4 months, mainly because I'm a piece of shit. That's my excuse. But I got random motivation to make another one, so here we are. So I made a video like this maybe 2 or 3 years ago called 10 Things I Hate About School, and that's when I was an infant back in high school. And I'm actually out of school now, have been for like a year now. I finished sixth form or college or whatever you want to call it, and wasn't a fan. So I thought, why not make an updated version? 10 Things I Hated About College / sixth form / education. Real catchy title. Anyway, let's get into it. So the first thing I hated about my sixth form was the food. 1, it was shit. 2, it was so expensive. Like if you wanted a bottle of water, you had to pay like £3 for it, which, what would that be in dollars? Like $3.75? Something like that. I'm bad at math. But it was like, if you didn't want to be subjected to eating their shitty food that I'm pretty sure they didn't cook properly either, you could always go to the shop, which was just by the school. However, you were not allowed to eat food that was from outside of the school on school grounds. So you had to just awkwardly stand outside eating your fucking meal deal. The second thing I hated about my sixth form was how unorganised they were. I didn't even get my timetable until like a month after I started there. I had no idea what classes I was supposed to be in, where those classes were, what time I even started that day. We had like 3 periods, so sometimes I didn't start until like after lunch. Sometimes I started at 8:30. I didn't know. They didn't give me my timetable, so I just sort of rocked up whenever, like, hi, am I supposed to be here or can I just go back to bed? The third thing I hated about my sixth form was the grades. Now, this isn't just me trying to say I got really shit grades, I blame the school. No, my grades were okay, but it was just so stupid how the switchover happened, because like in year 11 we did GCSEs and I did pretty well in those. I was proud. And when we got into sixth form, we did A-levels. Now, this is where it got dumb, because an A in GCSE is equivalent to a C in A-levels. So, even if you got A's in GCSE, you'd still only just be passing in sixth form, which is dumb. Why do they not keep the same grade system? I don't want to feel more stupid than I actually am, okay? Like, I know I'm not the smartest, but like, please don't make me feel worse. The fourth thing I hated about it was the teachers. Now don't get me wrong, there were some that were okay. I liked like 2 of them. But there was one in particular who I just could not stand. And here's why. We weren't allowed to eat in class, but your girl loves food, so I was eating in her class, and from behind me I hear, "Excuse me, break and lunch is for eating. This is my lesson, how dare?" And I was like, why does your voice sound so fucking weird? I turn around to look at her. She's got a Mars bar in her mouth. She's telling me not to eat while she's eating. How does that make sense? It doesn't. There's the answer for you. It doesn't. The fifth thing I hated about my sixth form was the timing. You had 5 minutes between each lesson to get from like one to the other, which was nowhere near enough time because we had more than one building in our school. So I had philosophy at one end of one building, and then I had English at the top floor of the other building. I had to get from that classroom to my locker, get my books, go to the other classroom at the top floor, all in 5 minutes. I don't get how they expected us to do that. This isn't Hogwarts. We don't have time turners here, okay? As much as I wish I was Hermione, I am not. But to make it worse, if you were late to class, even just by a minute, you would have to stay behind at the end of the day for 10 minutes. So the sixth thing is homework. When I was going into my first year of sixth form, I was really stupid in thinking, oh, sixth formers don't get homework. I won't have to do any. Fucking incorrect. We got so much homework. The worst thing about it was that it never had anything to do with what we were learning. We basically just had to revise like hell. because we had exams 24/7 pretty much, but it never had anything to do with what we were supposed to be revising. I'm gonna see if I have my diary still, and I'm gonna look at it. Bear with. Okay, so I found my homework diary. I know, homework diary. Look at this shit. Look, why? If you can hear my dog, I'm so sorry. He's going mental. I'm pretty sure he's got the devil in him. So for philosophy, we were learning about stuff like, what were we learning about? I don't even remember. Like ontology, the design theory, Aristotle, life after death, other philosophical things. And then, for homework, okay, draw your idea of a perfect island. What? One, that sounds like something you'd give to like someone who's in year 6. Go home and draw this island that you just want to live on. Go and draw it, child. Not people who are like 16 to 18 years old. I'm so confused. To be fair though, I was proud of my island. If I can find it, I'll put a picture of it. Here. Really? It's like, okay kids, your exam's gonna be on the problem of evil, but do I want you to revise that? No, I want you to draw a fucking island. Great! Love that. Thanks. The 7th thing that I fucking could not stand was the dress code. They were like, no uniform in 6th form. Be yourselves. You're all unique. Express yourselves. But also you can't wear basically anything. We may as well have still had uniform. Do you know what? I think I have the list in this nifty diary. Let me find. I found it. Post-16 dress code. Here we go. Students attending this 6th form centre will be expected to be smart in their appearance. Students may wear male, shirt, trousers, shoes. Female, blouse or top with sleeves. Skirt, trousers or dress, shoes. Students may not wear, here we go, blue/black or stonewashed denim jeans, shirts, jackets or any items of clothing that may have a denim look. Shorts, t-shirts, trainers, flip-flops or baseball style boots. Outdoor clothing inside the building, e.g. hooded tops or hats. Visible piercings other than ear piercings. Post-16 sports students must wear only school's PE kit. Clothing that covers their face. Leggings without a skirt or dress. In addition, students should avoid extreme haircuts and colouring. Clothing that is highly noticeable because of its revealing nature. So, those things that I just described there that we can't wear just describe the entirety of my wardrobe. I mean, I don't own any dresses or skirts, for one, because whenever I wear female clothing, I look like a man in drag, so that's out of the window for me. Honestly, I just wore black skinny jeans all the time. I mean, I got called up on it a couple of times, but then I just carried on wearing them, so I think they gave up. But I only own t-shirts and hoodies. And I wasn't about to spend all my money on clothes that were just disgusting, just so I could wear them to school. But the worst thing is if you wore any of those things, you didn't just get a warning. No, you got sent home to go and get changed no matter how far away you lived from the school. And also got put on uniform report, which teachers had to sign at the end of every lesson to say, looking smart, looking fly. The fuck? Honestly? And also, in case you haven't noticed, I'm pretty pierced, so that was also an issue, but fucking, I made it through school. It can't have been that big of a deal. Whatever. The 8th thing was assemblies. To be fair, I didn't really go to many of them because as soon as I heard, we've got assembly today, I would just go home because fuck that noise. But they were so crap. Like, they were so boring and never had anything to do with anything. And also, for some reason, they always played Smells Like Teen Spirit whenever the students were walking into the assembly room, and I, to this day, still just do not know why. The 9th thing is tutor or form, whichever you prefer to call it. It was probably the most pointless part of the day. So we just sat in a room doing nothing because for some reason we weren't allowed to do homework or revision in that time. So instead, my tutor would pull up these shitty news quizzes that had questions like, oh, who won the football match this weekend? How is this helping? Answer, it's not. And also, my tutor was just a dick. Like, she was always pregnant. Like, I don't know how, but she was. And also, she just never wore a bra. So when she leant over the table, I was like, whoa, let's keep it PG, okay? And number 10, exams. I'm one of those people that gets major exam anxiety, and I just cannot handle it. I was basically just hyperventilating the whole exam season, so that was fun. To make it worse, they never gave us our exam timetables until like 2 days before they started. And this had when your exams were gonna be, what seat you're at, where it'll be, how long it will last for. Like, give that to us sooner so we can fucking prepare. The worst one was definitely the last exam that I had though. I think it was an English exam or something. And I forgot to bring my inhaler and I just had an asthma attack in the middle of this exam. And it was very awkward. So that was interesting. I mean, I could go on. I hated that place so much and I am very glad to be out of there. But I don't want to bore all of you because this was probably shit anyway. But I hope you enjoyed it and that it wasn't too boring for you guys. If you did like it, feel free to give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, don't worry about it. Comment down below what you hate or hated about your school or work, or just anything you hate. I love hearing people rant, I'm really nosy. And if you have any other suggestions or things you'd like to see on this channel, please also comment them below, or you can send me a tweet. I'll leave my Twitter in the description because I still don't know how to put links on a screen. And I'll be sure to check them out and attempt to do them. Thank you again so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it and I will see you in the next video. Bye!